Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly psychic tarot reading, tuning into the week's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. So, wow, okay. It looks like in the past, Virgo, there was a lot of injustice. Justice in reverse. A lack of fairness, a lack of equality. Wow, I'm getting very specific messages. It looks like the family, your family of origin, it looks like you had a role to play in your family. Maybe it was black sheep. It was the person to blame, and it feels very unfair. It looks like no matter how many times you communicated this lack of fairness, this lack of that you didn't like your role, that this was unfair, toxic, abusive. It's like they knew, but I think there was some type of agreement that you weren't supposed to talk about it, that you were just supposed to accept this. And it's like, it feels impossible to work with these people because of that foundational, the foundation is inequality, injustice. Because you didn't get to choose the role in your family, they chose it for you. It feels so frustrating. There's nothing I can do. I feel the hopelessness in this, the despair, because no matter what you do, what you say, you're still stuck in this very this role that they've created for you. Whew, it's exhausting too. It might have affected your health. Definitely mental and emotional health. All right, Virgo, in present time, we have Judgment in reverse. So this is people not heeding the calling. They're not waking up. They're not changing. They're not these people are very dedicated to being masked. It's telling, boy, it's really hard to pin these people down because they're very immature. Yeah, they feel very immature. And so it's really hard to, they don't value consciousness. They don't value truth. They don't value expansion and learning. They're very stuck in their ego and with how things appear. And so they're very masked, and they will do whatever it takes to try to control the story in their benefit. So there's, it feels like the big separation here, the big split between your energy and anybody who's in this type of energy that I'm describing is that you would admit to faults and ways you can improve this, because you're not trying to just be right and be the hero. You want to fix things. You want to change, evolve. They can't. They won't. Doesn't matter which it is. This very well could be your mother. This is a mother wound. This is someone who's not nurturing, not caring, not loving. They lack that empathy. They lack that feminine, divine feminine energy. They lack creativity. Wow. Okay, so it looks like you're focusing on work, on whatever will bring you abundance. Someone's coming in and they've got these impassioned messages. They feel, whoever the messenger is, they seem upright. Feels like they might be trying to get to, they might be trying to understand for themselves. It feels like this messenger is talking about grief and sadness. I feel like you're grieving a lack of a connection with a mother. It feels like you've tried to have this relationship with whoever this is who has the mother wound, whether this is a mother or someone who has a very deep mother wound and refuses to or can't expand, can't grow their consciousness. There's an arrested development here. While the whole world is changing, evolving, and maturing around them, this person is very stuck in their mother wound. It looks like whoever this is, you've tried to communicate with this energy, and it feels like you've had to grieve this connection. Anything else that Virgo needs to know? It looks like you're just taking care of you, taking care of your emotions, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, and allowing yourself to have these difficult emotions around this person and this situation. You know, it is what it is, and I'm accepting, no matter how painful this situation with this person is, I accept that this is the reality of the situation. Feels like that type of energy will help you. All right, Virgo, what's hidden is the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is someone who's been wounded and exhausted, letting their defenses down. It's a wounded warrior. It feels like someone's letting their defenses down because they've done a lot of healing. 4 of Swords. Around this heartbreak. And feels like I'm trying to avoid a tower. I'm letting my guard down because I've done a lot of healing on my heart space. And so I'm coming out of that hurtful energy. And it feels like I just don't want to deal with the drama because of, it feels like whoever's coming in with the messages, it feels all related to whoever this mother is or the person with the mother wound. What's hidden is that you let your guard down because you've done so much healing around these issues. Anything else? It doesn't feel like the messages help you calm down. It doesn't help your peace. Looks like you're trying to maintain your foundation despite this and move forward. overcoming whatever this is, whatever it feels like, something coming up through Mercury retrograde around. Maybe this whole thing has been about communication. It started in the past, like you couldn't communicate about this injustice, or you tried everything you could to get them to see you in a different light, not to see you as this part, this role, this black sheep, the one to blame. It's been very unfair, and it looks like there's some realization that this is not, you can't grow, you can't build on top of a wounded foundation, a foundation that's make-believe, because it feels like these people, this person, they're very much in their own world. You would have to dissociate to see things their way. Whew. Okay. Virgo, your next steps has Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters, moving to peace. It feels like you're letting go, you're letting this energy go, maybe you're even realizing that in what's hidden, that this energy just doesn't affect you anymore like it used to. It feels like maybe someone purposely trying to destabilize you. That's what they did in the past. They kept you in this chronic state of destabilization in your emotions, messing with your head. And so because it was never about growing and healing and overcoming this, and so you're letting the burdens down. This was never your burden to carry. It feels like you're not letting this get to you. I think what's might be shocking for some of you is that it doesn't affect you. In the past, this might just wound you and get you in your emotions. And the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. And that's what this feels like. It feels like, oh, I'm not even, this doesn't affect me anymore in my emotions. I just realized that this person is very toxic, that they do things on purpose to try to destabilize me. They're taking their own limitations and projecting it onto me. So they must be really miserable. I'm not going to take that anymore. I'm not going to engage in it. I'm not going to even describe that I know what they're doing, because it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my breath. I'm just not interested in this. I already know there's no love there. There's no care. And this is not my nightmare. I'm not going to create, it feels like this person, when they have difficulty, they need to like torture someone. They don't know how to deal with heavy emotions. They've never learned how to regulate. And so they take difficult emotions and they project them out to other people. And it feels like what they're trying to do is they're overwhelmed by something in their environment, and they're trying to make it your problem. And it's only your problem if you engage and you agree to that. And it doesn't feel like you're engaging and agreeing. And it feels like that puts you move on to calmer waters, and this other person is left with the nightmare. It feels like they're stuck in their head about why you're not being affected anymore. Why? Yeah, it feels like it's kind of blowing their mind. They don't understand why you're not why they can't get a reaction out of you. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. It makes them feel better than you, above you. And it makes them feel that what they think about you is true. There's some belief that they have that you wouldn't respond in such a way if it wasn't true. Wow. All right, so Virgo, this is your reading. I hope this was helpful. If you'd like a personal reading with me, there's the link in the description box below. It's very empowering reading. Hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.